Hey, Betty. Oh, let me put my headset on. Right about that. There we go. Oh, big turnout. Big turnout. But it is a pop up. Like I said, possibly open panel. We will wait and we'll see. I think Wendy is resting. And I was simply just bored. So we've been stranded, stuck in the house because of the snow. Hey, Jennifer. Lily. Hello. Debbie. Thank you for being here. A little bit warm now. Excuse the way I look. I did not put on makeup. Nothing. I will fix the top of my shirt though. Hey, Thangone. Good to see you. Very good to see you. I don't even know that I have a topic because I want to start doing where either my channel or we go on Wendy's channel every day at the same time. Thank you, Lily. Thank you. Hey, Tammy. Am I going to cover the Slender Man case? I don't really know that it's going to have to be covered. It's been covered. Hey, Irene. Good to see you. Oh, you're sweet. Hey, Pammy. Y'all still got snow on your ground? We do. But it's slowly going, thank goodness. Slowly going away. Because well, like I said, the case has already been. That's why I did the poll because I just wondered if everybody's head was in if everybody was in the same headspace as I am. We can because they're not going to have enough. He's already decided. They did one day, and the judge decided to let her out. Hey, Warrior Grandma. I meant like the open discussion. I think that would be a good open discussion, only in the shade. Love 40s today. Hey, Mama Stone. I'm doing okay. We all just had it. We got about 3-4 inches. It'll be a very closely supervised release, but how close? Hey, Stadius. Hi, Carrie. How closely can they watch? I worry because someone did write in the comments that they felt like what'd they say? They didn't think she would reoffend. I don't know that. I don't know if I feel that. I'm just glad not to hear my faucets dripping. It was driving me crazy. Well, mine are still dropping. Thanks, Carrie. I'm just growing it. That's all. Trying to. Hey, Alan. Hey, Mayberry Days. Good to see you. Um. So what else has everybody been up to? I didn't watch our. What I don't know what they do to determine that. To be honest, I don't know. That's I've never even looked at it to know how they would. Hey, Ems. Good to see you. Thank you. I just think I've seen a video about what the release will look like, and I'll send it to you. Okay. I haven't really followed it that closely, but she's not in the same state as the victim is she? I don't know. I don't know, but I don't think that honestly, I don't think she's a danger to the victim. I think she's a danger to somebody else. I think a new victim. But that's just an opinion. That's why I don't get to make these decisions. Um, if they have her on the right medicine, but there was 2 other girls. What's the other girl's release look like? I don't know. It didn't seem to be as public as this, or maybe it was and I forgot. I don't know. I'm about to cook dinner. I want to say hello. Love you. I love you too. And hey, chat. Hey, steady as we go. I hope you're having a great weekend. Yeah, just my opinion. What kinda I don't know if they've ever said what kind of mental illness, that it was. So, I guess, hey, Smiles. I don't have any feelings about the release. I'm also concerned she's incarcerated much longer than an adult would be for the same crime under the same really? Hmm, I didn't know that. I no, I didn't know that because I thought for sure, an adult would have probably been in for a long time because that's a I mean, remember when that happened? Man, and has it only been 10 years? I feel like it's been longer than 10 years ago. Oh, I see. That's just my opinion. Bad actor during the incarceration. Ah, I see. I hear my stomach. My stomach is not, I don't know. She's been diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder and she's been incarcerated for 10 years. So it really only happened 10 years ago. Hmm. I know, right? Thank you. I don't. I really look bad today. My glasses, I think, are hiding the dark circles. But thank you so much. And all I did was comb my hair, brush it. Um, but I appreciate that. Schizoaffective disorder. So what about the other little girl? Anybody know? We should have looked that up. I should have looked it up. But really, I wasn't gonna. Today was just gonna be catch up and no cure, and she can't help having it. No, but I do know a little bit about that, and I know that there's medicines that can control it. So that's the good news. So we'll see. I didn't watch it. You know what? What is it? What is her name? Natalia Grace, I think. I've never gotten into that. It just for some reason has never piqued my interest. Um, I don't think she was a grown woman when they got her, and that's the extent of my knowledge. That's it. That's not even knowledge. Like that's it. Hey, Tennessee Road, good to see you. Um, and I keep trying to. Hey, Karma. I keep trying to get into the Coburger case because I know that that's going to be coming up. But I'm so in, like, okay, as we know, we've got next month the Stephen Stearns, then again in September. But I'm also this case where the man shot his wife, and that is in let me think. Where is it? In the desert. Um I've went completely blank, but anyway, that one's coming up. I'll remember it in a second, maybe. Uh, Sheesh, that's gonna drive me crazy. Anyway, the one who said he got startled and accidentally shot his wife 3 times, that's coming up. Well, I don't know when, but they said it was next, so it'll be soon. And, but Arizona, thank you, Carol, thank you. Hey, November Rain, good to see you. Ooh, doing your makeup. Woohoo. Hey, Mystic, thank you for being here, good to see you. We, So, alright, we got the Stearns, and then we got that one. Of course, maybe that one will be before Stearns, the Arizona one. Um, I don't know. And that's the one Stearns is the one that I'll be going to, and then, I'll go back in September. But also, would really like to make it to the where the sheriff shot the judge. That's just gonna be in Kentucky, and I think that's gonna be a good one. I'm so curious why he shot him and how he pled. He's pleading not guilty, when it's on video and they know he's the one that done it. I wanna know why, what, how, when, where, and what happens next. That's what I wanna know about that one. Hey, Sandy Law. Brantley, I miss you too. Good news is I'm definitely going to start streaming every day. If it's not on this channel, it may be over on Windows channel, but it's definitely going to have to be an everyday thing. We're going to have to make a schedule and stick to the schedule. Now, I love you too, and thank you for being a member for 25 months. Um, it's I planned after the first of the year to do that, and then the sickness hit, and so it just didn't happen, but it can happen now. It don't matter. And I didn't make any New Year's resolutions. I just know that, if you want something, you gotta work for it. You can't just rest on your laurels. Stearns took anonymous photos of their room. Yeah, I did. I did know that. I did, and I definitely think before, we head out to Florida, we'll go over some of the case stuff again. But what I can't they has gotten gross. I need to come back this way. Get over here, Brantley. Look, I was just a little bit that's so close to allowing something to get to me. And then I know I wadded it up and I said, God, you got to take this. I erased anything that I wrote. I said, God, you got to take this because I cannot. I know my reasons. I don't need anybody else to know them. And I cannot go back there. It is not healthy. Do it without me. Get out of there. I see the disgusting thank you. I see a lot of the disgusting things. I'm nosy. Of course, I'm looking around and I'm seeing stuff. But what is my opinion in a pool of opinions? Nothing. Doesn't matter. Oh, did she? I didn't know that either because I unsubbed her a long time ago. But right, do it and do it without us. Yeah, it's just not. It's too upsetting for people who I absolutely mean I mean, they don't know me and I don't know them. Um, so I'll just okay, so I don't know what happened with it because after I streamed about me and Wendy streamed about the Becky situation and Richie. Now I did read that it is so peaceful and it's just not worth it. I've read that Keemstar kicked Richie out of the Discord. I don't know if that's true. I haven't watched it. Because I took once I felt the gurgle, I I said, "We're getting a beautiful snow," and I logged completely out and didn't come back. Um, oh, thank you, Stadius. I really appreciate that. It I don't think that people realize how it's so easy to get caught up in it. That's the thing. But like I said, I didn't watch anything. I went today and I read some of the comments and people are like, "It's scripted, it's scripted, it's scripted." Yeah, Sunday fun day. It's too cold. I don't like cold weather. I don't wanna get out. Jim's like, "You wanna go have you wanna go to dinner?" I'm like, "No, I don't." They have, listen, I don't know how many people are doing low carbs or whatever, but, I've been doing that for a while, and I've lost 50 pounds, and, they have a really good and I've tried two different brands, keto bread. So if you wanna get keto bread, you can have a sandwich again. Cause I was afraid to try it. I don't know why. I thought it would just be awful, and it's not. It's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad bread. Thank you, Brantley. I feel a lot better. Just, I mean, I love food. So it's just, it gets do a review so you can see what I'm getting. Well, I don't really do anything special. I just stick to meats and green vegetables, and I don't have very many cheat days. Through Christmas, I cheated, but, low carb tortillas, and I actually like them. I didn't know they made those string cheese. I love tortillas, so or tortillas. Jim gets so mad when I pronounce the L. I love food and I like my beer, but I drink well, there you go, Carrie. That's all you gotta do. All my children, favorite soap opera, and Susan Lucci is the best. Oh, we're talking about soap operas. Okay. What kind of bread? Hey, Aunt Kathy. The kind of Sarah Lee makes one. I got the Sara Lee, and the first one, I don't know, I got it at Kroger. There's several different kinds, though, and I think they're probably all gonna taste the same. My carbs are minimum these days, not even bread or potatoes. Rare potatoes. See, the thing is, like, seriously, if I start eating potato chips, I can eat a whole bag of chips, and it doesn't like, okay, you hand me whatever size bag of chips you hand me, I can eat that size bag. If you give me a small one, I'll eat that and I'm fine. You give me one that I'm supposed to share, I can eat that. Give me the family size, and 2 days, gone. Seriously, I love chips, so I don't buy them. But if you are happy with yourself, buy what you want, eat what you want, and love yourself the way you look. That's it. And I think we definitely need to normalize that. If someone can, hey, Crazy Daisy, it's so good to see you. If someone can just, if you're happy with yourself, please stay happy with yourself and don't let anyone ever make you feel bad about yourself. Hey, Florida Gray, because I let that happen to me. I let that happen to me. Don't do it. Look, I'm a fan of the keto bread. We may find out later that it's fattening, but it says it's not, so I'm gonna believe it. And it really, you can tell a difference than regular bread, but it's good. It's good. It's not bad. I ate everything full of fat and calories. Yum. Hey, Kate, look up 90-second keto bread. Okay. Hey, Nana Patty. Good to see you. Oh, and the holidays been great. Listen, so the grandkids wanted to build a snowman, and so the snowman got built, with no supplies. So for the arms was celery sticks and candy eyes and nose and mouth. But you know what? Whatever you got is whatever you make work. I'm really surprised Timber didn't have a carrot because they love carrots, but she didn't. I love chips and salsa, all of it. I love it all. And it just if you step over in moderation or do what you want, just do it. Just be happy. I beg you, please just be happy. My doctor did tell me that I have to start because y'all remember I used to walk all the time. I do have to start walking. No tongue for the snowman. Well, he had a smile. Wanted to try and break their bones. No snowman here. I think it's great that the next town over opened up, like, this big, oh, well, it's this big hill, and kids were sledding off it, and the other juvenile involved in the Slender Man case was released 3 years ago. Anna Wire? Now, I knew it was 3 years ago just because I read it in comments, but I didn't know what if she just followed along. Hey, Shamat, just followed along, did what okay, I will look that up. Thank you for sending that to me. Um, I, what was I saying? Yes, stay hard to kidnap if that Canadian for beanie. Oh, beanie. I didn't know what that meant. I thought you would just misspell tongue and I wasn't gonna say anything. Um, no, no, beanie. 40 pounds. Chair yoga. I've seen a little bit. She's 55 and looks great. Stretching like that. I would love that. 2K. 2K. Gotcha. 2K. Yeah, our weather, everyone around losing weight, and I found it. Just don't be hard on yourself. I think that was um when I was having the weight issues. I think that was my biggest, hey K Buns, girl, I got that book. Yes. You already oh, you finished it. Well, then I could probably finish it if I start it tonight and go into tomorrow. Not K, Key. Okay. Hey, Lucy C. It's good to see you. Luckily, she's safe. Um, checked on her yesterday. Took not K Key. Yes. The Ruby Frankie, for those of y'all don't know, her daughter wrote a book. And hey, Sky, it's really good to see you. Yeah, that's what I got was the audiobook. I had 2 credits. I used one, but then I have 2 credits again, so it was time for it to flip. So, yeah, I know it's gonna be good. I got see, I'm saving books for when I drive to Florida, and, let me look at my audiobooks, which ones look, I have just a little bit left of Runaway Train by Eric Roberts. 'Kay, but it's not that good. It's just not good, but I'm gonna finish it because I've got 2 hours left. I have the Share book, I think I'm gonna listen to it on the way to Florida. Um, I did get the Gypsy Rose book. I haven't listened to it yet, and, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and do The House of My Mother while crocheting. I'm crocheting trying to crochet a blanket. I'll tell you a good book, y'all, From Here to the Great Unknown by, Lisa Marie Presley and Riley Keough. That was good, but, it's not like we're trying to do a book club, but who had a baby? Oh, Gypsy. I've been getting a lot of, her show shorts in my, um, recommended, and I didn't watch the show. I I have such strong feelings, and I never wanted to get caught up in it because I think she was in the room, and I think she had a lot more to do with it than she says. Excuse me, y'all. And I think that, she's more like her mother than anyone really truly even knows. You do too? See, I just And there's something about her stepmom that ticks my eye. She gives me the ick, and I can't stand her voice. Cause, well, I don't know why. Even back when, Mommy, Dad, and Dearest came on, I didn't like her then. She had a lot more to do with it, and seeing how she loves the limelight, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Now, do I think people are gonna be expecting Gypsy to possibly do the same thing to her baby that her mom did, and I don't think she will. I don't. But, I mean, if she does, it wouldn't shock me because Gypsy still thinks sometimes that she was actually sick, or she still likes to believe at or say that she was sick. But, hey, my crazy life. It's so good. It's long time no see. So, um, she might maybe I hope that don't start where she thinks the baby's sick because she thought she was sick and all that. Cause it was off of a Snickers box. I was low on Snickers today, and I'm sorry about the noises in my stomach. But anyway, healthcare workers will keep I think they will too. I think they'll well, and I think with her being on the show, that'll be the thing, you know. And then, like, a lot of stuff that people talk about, that is stuff that I don't know about, that I haven't been around and listened to, like, just from the shorts where her stepmom is the one that brings Ken up, and it really did so I should be able to have someone with them while being questioned. Well, I think I don't know that he did a number on him. I think he told the truth. And I think his autism is one reason that he really did was able to tell the truth. I could be wrong, but I don't know of he tried to lie for maybe a second, but then everything came out, and maybe he don't know that Gypsy went in the room, but she definitely, in my allegedly, in my opinion, went in that room and covered her mom up because he didn't do that. Oh, be careful. I do think the Menendez brothers will get out. I do. I've been champion for them for so many years, but yeah, anybody gonna watch the Ed Gein? Is it Gein? Yeah, it's Gein, I think. They're the next monsters they make is gonna be about him, and it's not much of a story. Like they're gonna have to really do a lot of inflating to make that a storyline because I'm pretty sure it was one person. Right, am I wrong or am I right, Irene? Um, it was one person and did he even make it? He may have made a face, a skin face. I think he did. I think you know more about him. What I never really got into it, and you know that the guy that was on the dating game that Andra Anna McKendrick is it or Andra? I can't talk. Bye. Anna Kendrick made the movie about on Netflix. I never watched it because that I don't that would all have to be false because they don't know anything really. They know he was on the dating game and then they knew he killed some people. That's it. There can't be a storyline because they don't really know what happened. Yes, Irene. So I didn't watch it, and I like her. I'm a fan, but bowls out of skulls. Oh well, okay. Yes, please like the stream. Self esteem is it's important for everybody. in my stomach. It's talking to me. I thought he killed and dug up bodies and skinned them. Wait, I think you're right. Maybe he didn't kill. He dug up bodies and skinned them. That's right. There's a knockoff. There's a movie about him, and it was on Amazon Prime. It probably still is. Long Island Herman. Herman? Am I saying that right? I'll look that up. I may have to watch that. I think I got him mixed up with somebody else. He may have killed one. I think I remember them. Yeah, not like I'm saying, oh, he just killed one. I don't mean it like that, but yeah, I forgot about that. Hey, Cassandra, I forgot about that. So yeah, I think I may watch that. Killed a woman from a local store, strung her up. Okay, I'm not gonna read all that. I see. Okay. Mm. The one who had a daughter named Carrie, and he was a monster, but I can't remember the name. I don't know. Rex. I don't know. I don't. I can't. I can't think if I've even heard of it. BTK. I can't remember his name. Well, we'll just Google it. Who was the BTK killer? Dennis Rader. Um, he's still alive. I know he has a child, right? And believe it or not, he was married up until 2005. Yeah, he's got 2 kids. He has a daughter that I believe is a writer. She said he named her after the movie Carrie because he liked Stephen King. Well, I like Stephen King too, but I didn't go that far. Um, luckily. And I don't there's a few Stephen King, Richard Bachman books that I haven't read, but there's not many I haven't read. And I think he's got a new one. What happened to the guy who chopped up his wife and they found a leg in the camper? Well, you talking about that they found her body was in the camper in garbage bags. Um, hey, Big Mama, good to see you. He got life. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the heat on. What a treat. Thank you. No, not the camper. Well, yeah, it was a van. Oh, that's the one I'm thinking of. We were watching the trial, and then when they go to read the verdict, it cut off. If you watched it on Law and Crime, which that's where I was watching it, because the judge started reading out the names of the jury. Let's all right. Let's ask this: did anyone in here Did y'all make any New Year's resolutions? Tomorrow morning we'll talk more about crime too, for sure. I say I miss these gab sessions. Me too, Warrior Grandma. Me too. Texas Sidewalk Camping. I'm calling y'all. I got you. I didn't either. Any resolutions I made them a few months ago. I didn't wait till New Year. One, yes, save your money. Reading my Bible and drinking water. There you go. Take care of myself, work out every day. Well, I kind of failed the second one already. No, but you can start again tomorrow. Breathe more and clench less. That's mine. I gotta unclench. Now I will say that. I didn't make a resolution, but I gotta unclench. You got this. You definitely got this. Yes, be kinder to yourself. Give yourself a break. I'm bad about that too, and it'll kill you. Carrie, tell me every day is a new chance to start over. Absolutely, it is. But remember, we don't only live once, we live every single day. And just because you mess up today doesn't mean that you can't start again tomorrow. Stop eating so much candy. I've been eating it all to get it out of the house, so that's not going so well. Well, I'm not a huge and, like, if I get hooked on, like, say, gummy bears, I'll eat I can eat a bunch, but if I don't just go buy it, so I thought about being nicer by January 21st. Oh, by January 2nd, I gave up. Eh, read more books. There you go. I think I like listening to them more now than I do reading them, and I think that has a lot to do with my old age and my eyesight. No, well, maybe some, but a lot of it I like to be doing something with my hands while I'm listening to a book. They are fun, and there's some free one there I haven't looked a long time on YouTube, but there used to be some really good free ones on YouTube. Commit to taking a vitamin every day. I have a hard time with that too, and I'm supposed to like, my B12 was really, really low, and I've gotta remember to take it every day. So far, I'm doing pretty good. Tomorrow's a new day after all. Well, I say old age, I don't feel old at all, but what this eyesight thing, it's really hit weird and quick. Um, 'Cause I was already blind, and I don't know that I knew that it could get worse, but it can. Um, I can't see up close or far away now, so Vita gummies in December, that's good. I have a certain vitamin I take for reasons that if I have found the solution to a huge problem that I've been going through, I will gladly share on here. But right now, can't. But so I definitely got some pills that I have to stick to, but I'm hoping that the answer is a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be. I'm feeling old today because I pulled a muscle last night and thought I was dying. Oof. That's why I didn't make any because I people get so hard on themselves about the resolutions, and so I've just made decisions through the year like if it does not feed my soul, I am not. And I'm not changing who I am. I am who I am. But if you're not feeding my soul, if you're only going to take from me, go, be gone, go. If you're from on here and from the past, if you want a resolution, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you on the scenes, behind the scenes, wherever. If you don't want a resolution, stay gone. I wish you well, stay gone. And I don't even know, but I don't want any relationships with anyone that I'm fell out with or whatever. I don't want that. I don't. I like me, and it took me a long damn time to get here. I like the fact that I like what me and Wendy are doing. I like going to trials. I like the fact that if me and Jim want to camp, we'll just go get our little camper and just pull it out and go. And I love being a grandma. I love everything right now. And if this don't work and financially it doesn't make a supplemental income, then so be it. It's okay. I can go do something else. Certainly. I love to go fishing. Yeah, be grateful. I really do think that 50 is gonna be a great, I don't wanna say it's gonna be like, "Oh, that's gonna be my best year," but I think 50, when you get in your 50s, you no longer give one shit. What, "Hey, Just Paula, it's so good to see you." You no longer give one shit what somebody thinks about you. It's not gonna matter if they don't think that you're attractive or if they think you're fat or you're too thin or your hair is ugly or your eyes are too little or too big. It's just not gonna matter, and I'm liking that. I want this for all of y'all too. I want that for y'all. Yeah, if somebody's your friend, they're gonna be your friend. You don't gotta pay them to be your friend. You don't have to go out of your way. Friendship should not be hard. Friendship should flow smooth. If it doesn't, they're not your friend. Move on. Took me a long time to learn that lesson. And I'm not talking about just people on YouTube. I'm talking about in your life. Oh, I don't know, Pammy B. And that's not digs at ex friends on here. I'm saying talking about your real life, your anything, your life. There you go, just Paula. Exactly. I love it. Or to give what I get. I'll treat you like you treat me. Yes, I will treat you like you treat me. They will if you let them. They will. And I'm telling you, the devil works overtime when you're trying to do better. For a lot of people, but only a few were friends for life. Yep, same. Hey, Florida Gray. Welcome to my reality. And I love it. Not to complain. Don't sweat the small stuff. People losing everything they have out west, it can always be worse. Right. It can so much worse. Um, there's still people living in tents in North Carolina. We don't need to forget, um, the fires are still going wild, hard, fast. I couldn't even watch the beginning of I don't know what that's supposed to be about, Carrie, but I couldn't even get through the beginning of it. But let me tell you what I did watch yesterday for the first time. Me and Jim watched it, where the crawdads sing. Y'all seen that? It's a book too, and I actually have the book. I smell a skunk outside. Phew. And that is a good movie. I haven't read the book. Like I said, I have it, but I haven't read it. Good movie. You saw it, you loved it. I love the end. I'm not gonna give it away, but I listened to the book. I never saw the movie. It's so good. I thought skunks hibernated. Do they not? And there's a fly? What's happening in Tennessee? Almost losing Pammy B. Welcome back. Where did I say that? Almost losing my son. Put everything in perspective to me. Say what you mean what you say, and cherish every day like it's your last one, period. Absolutely. Right, Aunt Kathy, right. Last night on Netflix, I watched Three Daughters, the redheads from Orange is the New Black. It was good. Mm, yeah, life's too short. Get on it. Get out and have fun. Enjoy it. If you're not enjoying it, stop doing it. If you're not having fun doing it, don't do it. I'm not going to. Um, I mean, I'll go to some shows, sawmill shows, that stuff for gym, but that's different. Uh, Oh, a skunk 2 weeks ago. Get it? Oh, what a bear still didn't hibernate because no snow. He is sleeping now. You hope. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to hibernate. And like the rumor is, if they don't, this is purely possibly made up by me. If they're not hibernating, they have rabies. I don't know if that's true. I definitely smell it. But luckily, I think all my cats and my dog they're in here. But this weather it's crazy. The snow was so pretty, and the only pictures I have is you know I can't share, but they're beautiful in my yard. Actually, on Christmas Day, wow, worried me for a minute. Must have membership emojis. Yeah, absolutely, Irene. And we're gonna have some adventures. Adventure time is a coming. We don't have that many more days till it won't get dark so early. That drives I hate that. And I'll tell you, I've struggled and I know I'm not the only one with this seasonal depression. My Jiminy Christmas, I've just been so down. This is driving me nuts because I can see it. It's hard to pull yourself out when it's like you can't even it's too cold to just be outside for a while. And I'll tell y'all something else. My van right now is so on empty that it's just fumes. Like it's gonna run out. I've got to get gas. I hate pumping gas in the wintertime. I don't mind if it's warm out, but when it's cold, oh, I hate pumping gas. Oh yeah, I get it bad. I know people think that I'm shutting them out or I'm not around. It's just the blues. I'm sorry. I do too. I love the kickback chats where we just. Oh, thank you. Pammy B gifted 5 It's Randy's Life memberships. We're not allowed to pump gas in. Oh, I guess I have to go over here to see it. I'm sorry. Burnt hot dog. Welcome back. It wouldn't let me see it over on StreamYards. Irene. Oh, you already were. Hound lover. I love hounds myself. Lumpy Space, good to see you. Carla M. Two Scooter. Yeah, it does get bad. And remember, I'm not one to be saying, "Oh, look who's lurking," because you don't even have to be here to get a membership. I love burnt hot dog too, very much. Oh, that's funny. Burnt hot dog and Two Scoots got a membership. But I'm not gonna be saying anything like I know y'all are lurking because you don't even have to be in the chat to win a membership. So that doesn't mean they're lurking. So I'm not going to say that. Well, Burnt Hot Dog likes me, so I'm going to turn on my thumbs up. Oh, we have a knock.
Hey,
Hey, Gwendolyn.
how are you? Hi, guys.
Good.
How's everybody? Did you get a lot of snow?
We got 3 to 4 inches. A lot of it's gone. I'm glad it's gone.
Yeah,
But it was pretty while it lasted. Got a snowman out of it, so done.
that's the perfect
Well,
amount of snow, right? It's like it's beautiful for a day. You make yourself a snowman, and then the next day gone. Like, is that too much to ask? That's perfect. It's the perfect
yeah.
amount of snow. I don't have to
Look,
drive anywhere in this. I'm not shut in somewhere for a week.
right.
Perfectly fine. I
The
think that's
snowman's
reasonable.
not at my house. It's at my daughter's house where she can clean up the mess,
She can
whatever.
maintain it. Exactly.
Yep.
It's perfect.
No.
Perfect. Hey, hi, Sandy. Hey, Irene, Cassandra,
Oh, you
Carrie.
did,
How are
Aunt
you guys?
Kathy? That would be cool. Just because you can get in that Discord. Intel.
Hey, Crazy Daisy. Good to see you, honey. Pammy B. Did I say hi, Warrior Grandma? Did I say hi? I'm sorry if I'm saying hi twice to people. I kind of just woke up from my old lady nap. Randy always goes live during my nap time. I don't know what I'm going to have to do to explain to her that some people take old lady naps, especially in the winter when it's cold.
Yeah. Stupid
Hey,
weather.
Destined. How are you, honey? Hey, Mystic.
Well, I'm glad you woke up.
I love
I
when
love a
you're
nap too,
cool.
but
Yes.
right now I'm on stormy waters about sleep. I just got to be careful, so I don't want to. But today I thought I was going to go into a heavy one. Then I laid there and I thought, it's about time to pay taxes.
No, it's
I wonder if
not.
I
Not
look.
yet. We haven't even
Well,
gotten our papers yet for taxes.
just these things go through my mind.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
4
Girl.
o'clock, 4 o'clock this morning, I woke up and I thought, you're going to have to clean the space around your chair again because you know that your mind gets cluttered when your space is cluttered. Isn't that crazy? But I did. 4 o'clock this morning.
Ellen says my whole weekend has been old lady nap. Yes, there you go. Now you're talking. That sounds like a beautiful weekend.
Yeah, it does. When, Jim, he didn't work. They couldn't work Friday. So he was here Friday. We've been Friday, Saturday, and Sunday just cooped up. And I had got, while he was sick, I got a lot of soap. This man has eaten more soup in the past few days than I've ever seen him eat. Hey, Valerie. He'll be in there. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, you want some tomato soup? Like, no, I don't. Oh. So, well, I guess
What's
y'all
it?
didn't get
So
any.
what have you guys
How
been talking about? Hey, I hear smiles. Hi, Kate Buns.
we've been
Good to see
through
you guys.
every.
What have you guys been talking about?
Well, I made plans without you that include you.
Nice. And what are they?
Well, I told him that we are going to set a time and go live every day, either on this channel or your channel,
Okay.
and plan it and stick with it. And even if we just have to do something like this, just come up, chit chat, talk about. Have you seen? Well, I know you haven't. I'm doing a poll because they let out that last little girl, the ringleader of the Slender Man stabbing.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Mm, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't.
19 times.
Yeah.
19 times she stabbed that little girl. 19. That's not once or twice. That's not even a little bit an accident.
That's
Like,
not.
what? I
Oops.
mean, how long has she been in prison? 10 years or something?
10. Yeah.
Or has she even been in jail or has she been in a mental hospital?
Well, that I don't. She was what 12 when it happened. She's been in a mental institution,
I don't know.
and
I
they
don't
put
know.
her on.
I've
Well,
I've seen I saw that there was like a mental health professional or whatever, her psychiatrist or psychologist or whatever, um, was was fine to recommend, her release, or excuse me, is it a release to go back home, or is it a release to something else, probation or something?
It's a very closely supervised probation. Hey, Rosebud.
Okay.
She's gonna be on a bracelet.
Yeah, she's cured. I don't know. How do you get cured from something like that? Like, that's
You
19
well,
times? I wouldn't want to be anywhere near her. I'd be terrified of her.
if she was diagnosed with schizoaffective, there is no cure.
Right. So good. So let her out. That's great. How do
Yeah,
you plan on making sure she doesn't do this again? Is there any kind of plan? I don't
I
know.
don't know the plan.
19 times. That's really a lot of times to be stabbing somebody. It's amazing that that little girl lived. I can't imagine
And
she's
it
thrilled about
is.
this either.
Yeah, it is
And
amazing
they
that
like
she
drug
lived.
her into the forest, or like, it was all planned. And where's the partner? Where's the other kid that was
She
part
got
of it?
out. She got out 3 years ago. 12, Cassandra.
Okay. I don't
Our
know.
Lisa's going to be very much watched. She's going to be under some very watchful eyes. Well, they better be. They. I don't know how much can you watch when it comes to something like that. How close can you?
The girl that they stabbed 19 times, yes, she lived.
Mhm,
Amazingly. She crawled herself out of the bathroom, drug herself to the side of the road, and thank God somebody on a bike or something happened to see her,
mhm.
and
I know
she lived.
somebody saw her. I don't know if they were on a bike. I thought it had been
I don't,
actually
or I
longer.
want to say there was a bike somewhere. I don't know where, but I don't know. Somebody saw her and they were able to get her help, and she lived. 19 stab wounds though that she had. I just I know that, she's a child, and I'm assuming as an adult, she's different. I hope she's been getting an education and stuff all this time in this mental hospital. I mean, does she
I
even
just say
have
I
any
don't.
job skills? Is she going to do something? Because I don't want her bored at home on the internet. That's the last place she needs to be. Her
That's
bike was
true.
on the side of the road. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I knew there was a bike somewhere involved. Um, but I hope she's, has her high school diploma at least or something.
Did someone tell her some? Okay, she told the other little girl to do it, but she done it because they were supposed to go to that Slender Man and live in his castle and that make believe.
Yes, they thought he was real, and it
Hmm.
was all this was a sacrifice unto him or whatever, and
Yeah.
they were going to be rewarded. That's awesome. I wonder, the people that invent that kind of shit. Like, do you feel good? Do you feel good that you got stupid children to believe you and to believe that your little project that you put out was real and actually almost tried to kill somebody for you? Like,
Was
is
he?
that job well done, or is that, burn it to the ground and never let it see the light of day again? Like, are you proud of yourself for that? I'd love to know. I don't even understand people who think like that. It makes no sense at
Well,
all.
but then again, hold on. I watched this movie the other day, and it's a true story. Dad, what was the name of? I got it saved. Um, these two little girls. They were 15 years old. They were best friends. They didn't want to move away from each other. The movie's on YouTube. I'll put it on my community page. I think I sent it to you. Because one family was moving away, they think they possibly could have been lesbians. I don't know. They don't know if they were or not. Like again, it's all a true story. They decided to kill the other little one of the little girl's mom so she could go away with the other little girl. And they take her on a walk, hit her with a brick. They put the brick in some like pantyhose and just start beating the mom with it. And the daughter did. The other little girl took the brick, beat the out of the mom, killed her. They
Wow.
run up. Yeah, they did 5 years.
What? Why?
And this happened in I think I want to say it was the 50s.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Because
Ballerina
nowadays
trial
they
post.
wouldn't get 5 years. Nowadays they would get way more than that, I would imagine.
Okay, so that trial got postponed May due to a plea agreement motion. Okay. Okay, that's the one where the man accidentally shot his wife because she said boo or something.
Yeah.
But the other one, okay, the friend that helped her, all right, the daughter, she went off and she's lived like a real quiet life. No, they changed their names, but the other one, the one that helped, she became a best-selling author of crime books.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, bravo. Yes, congratulations. It's terrible.
It's
I hope she's giving her money to crime
she
victims or something.
no, she wasn't. She kept it all, but she died. I think she died in 2023.
Okay, well, bye.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Now,
Yeah.
this was different. The man that killed his wife, she was a ballerina. So that's two ballerina trials.
There's two ballerina trials going on?
No, the first one was Black Swan. It was in Florida.
Oh.
And then this one where the man killed his wife, she was a ballerina, and that's in Arizona. It's going to be in May.
Crazy Daisy, good. I'm glad to hear that at least because I seriously wondered. The Slender Man creator, he was devastated. It was just supposed to be a new creepy pasta. Well, you know,
Oh.
I bet you are devastated. I would be too. Like I don't even know. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. Thank God that girl lived. I don't know. I guess 10 years in a mental institution. I mean, is that enough? I don't know. I don't know. I just hope she's okay. I hope she's got some job skills or something that's going to keep her busy because the last thing she needs to be doing is being bored at home on the internet.
Yes, Carol. Christopher Hoops. I'm so glad you know about that. Well, the thing what I was listening, they're like, well, she now has the tools, but did we? Okay, does she have the tools or does she have the medicine? I want her medicated. If you have got a mental illness, you need tools, but you also need medication.
Rosebud, I don't know anything about that. Yeah, they should be, in my opinion. If she was being abused by her parents, they should have been. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Jeez. I was watching just for fun. Some Sarah Boone stuff came up in my feed today, and I could watch that trial over and over and over. No, what I watched today was her when he told her she has to be pro se, and she's like, "But I don't want to be pro se." He's like, "Well, ma'am."
Like gonna play.
He's like, "Well, I'm not going to revisit it. It is what it is." Oh man, it was great. I could watch that trial over and over. So good. Apparently, there's a new video out right now that there's some movement in the family court with her and her hubby, her ex-hubby. So I haven't
Oh,
seen it yet, so I don't know what the update is. I mean, I could bring it in if you guys all want to watch it, but I don't know what the update is. But I guess there's an update. I would
hey,
love to
Mary
know how that's
Carl.
going.
Yeah, if it's gonna be about her,
It's about her. It's about the divorce.
yeah, her alimony.
Yeah, I'm guessing. I'm guessing. You want me to bring it in? You want to watch it?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Anybody else want? You guys want to watch that? Okay. So this is a new person that I found. Her name is Tanika's 2 Cents. I love her. She's fantastic. Here's her link. Please go subs to her. Give her a thumbs up if you don't mind. All right, it's backstage when you're ready.
Okay. Oops. I'm gonna get the link and
Lovelies, how are you? Oh my goodness.
She's
You
adorable. We love
clicked
her.
on the title. You know what it's about. We are going to talk about updates in the Sarah Boone family court case. Let's get into it.
Love her.
All right. So there are two
I'm
parts
gonna
to
put her
update. I will go with that first because I don't.
Yeah, I dropped her link in the chat. You guys make sure you go over there and give her a thumbs up or something. I'm not trying to take her views away, but
I'm
she's
putting in the
adorable.
about section now.
Thank you so much. Yes, many thanks, Tanika. Appreciate your coverage. I think you're fantastic.
I want to bury the lead, but if some of you guys don't know what's going on in the family court,
She's
I'll
the
give a
one who
little more.
also gets, just so you know, she's the one who also gets the behavior records from Sarah's behavior in jail. So, like every time she gets in trouble with somebody, Tanika outs that. She also, I believe, recently, or so did, and Just a Lazy Gamer also got it, the handbook for, look at, I see her thumbs going up. Is that y'all going over there and thumbsing her up? I love you guys. That's you doing that. Thank you guys. Thank you for doing that. I see it going up like as I'm talking. That's so funny. Anyway, they have the handbook for her new prison that she's going to be in. And let me just tell you, according to him, he read through the handbook, like what you're allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do. Apparently, how do I say this? Pleasuring yourself is a felony. So if she gets caught doing that, apparently that's a problem. So good luck, Sarah. So you're not going to have all these frustrated women prisoners. Whatever. That ain't none of my business. But yeah, apparently it's a whole thing. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't
Don't
even
go to jail
know.
in Florida, ladies. You'll be really sad.
Yeah. That wasn't a rule on Orange is the New Black. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, maybe she could do it if she doesn't get caught. But apparently, if she gets caught, it's a felony. That's what Just Lazy Gamer. I'm going to double check my sources and make sure, because that sounded a little stupid and crazy to me. But that's what he said. So we'll see.
Detail after I give the update. So if you haven't heard that, stick around. And if you're just here for what has changed, stay tuned. So yes, there is a change in the family court in that Sarah's got a new judge. Let's take a look at the new judge. Yes, perfect. Right at the top,
See, she gets
her judge. If you remember, if you don't, it's your first time. It's all good. She had Michael Dean. She wrote Michael Dean several letters. I made 3 videos about it. I'll do a quick recap of.
Of course she did. She's already written him a bunch of letters. Oh, bless him. Of course he has.
Some of those letters at the end here, just so you can get the gist of what is at stake. But her new judge, the name is LaShonda K. Jackson. So I was especially curious, for those of you who have been following me and you listened to my reading of her IMS report, you know, she has a thing against hair braiders. And it turns out that Miss LaShonda K. Jackson is a client of hair braiders.
Wow.
Let's take a look.
Why would she have a problem with hair braiders? Is that even a thing? What, people who braid their hair? Why would she have a problem? Is that like, is she racist?
Is that your assignment in jail to braid hair?
Like, why does she have a problem with that? That's, what a weird thing to be bothered by. That's very bizarre.
Here she is, LaShonda K. Jackson. This is her platform for when she was running. She's a trial lawyer with 21 plus years of experience litigating cases throughout Florida. Throughout her career, she has shown a strong work ethic, effective time management skills, and the ability to handle large caseloads. She is now ready to put her knowledge and experience to work for the citizens of Orange and Osceola counties as a circuit court judge.
Oh, I can't wait till she meets Sarah. I can't wait.
Wait a minute. I think I'm confused because I was making a goal, and we do have a small goal. Who has a problem with hair braiders? Sarah?
Sarah. Yes, Sarah has a problem with hair braiders. I don't understand why, unless she's just plain old racist. Did she have a bad experience with braids? Like, did she try to braid her own hair and it didn't go well? I don't know. Why in the world would she have a problem with hair braiders? I have questions. What the heck does that
I
mean?
do too. I have questions.
Unless she's just plain old racist, which is
White people
stupid.
braid their hair too. I mean, it's
Well, it's true. I know that's true. White, yes, that is true. They do. But I mean, does she mean like? I mean, because this lady's hair looks fantastic. Look at it with the cute little curls and braids.
Yeah.
Sarah, you're dumb, girl. You're dumb.
So
Oh,
congratulations, Judge Jackson.
Did you hear my Siri?
What'd she say?
She turned on. Siri, go home. Shh, quiet. Go away. She turned on because I said Sarah. So she thought I said her name.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you're dumb. And then she said, that's not nice.
No.
Don't you be scolding me, Siri. Hush your mouth over there, ma'am. Mind your business.
You bet, Valerie.
Ain't nobody talking to you, ma'am.
And buckle up, Buttercup, because Miss Boone is a lot.
Well,
Okay, so
I can't wait till she meets this judge. I can't wait. You know, let Sarah go in there with her duck butt hair and complain about this woman with her beautiful hair. Go ahead.
let's just take a look at some of her background because it's pretty intense. A lot of trauma. LaShonda K. Jackson was born in Titusville, Florida. She was the fourth child to a 19-year-old mother. LaShonda's father was
Cassandra, I don't know. This is brand new information.
Yeah. How does Sarah, how do you feel about buns?
We don't know. I have questions. We don't know, man. All we know is that Sarah has a duck butt head. That's all we know. Her little back of her hair looks like the back end of a duck. And she calls that hairdo. I don't know. Maybe she's jealous she can't fit herself into any braids.
Was murdered when she was just 3 years old. Her older brothers eventually ended up in the foster care system. LaShonda was raised in the projects of East Mims by her father's sister, so her aunt, whom she has always considered mom. LaShonda's aunt was given a temporary guardianship. So I'm not sure what happened to her mom. Dad was murdered. So the courts gave her aunt temporary guardianship, but due to a lack of access to lawyers or the legal system, LaShonda remained a ward of the state until she was 18 and without any formal adoption. She never let her circumstances deter her or her friends of becoming a lawyer. She
meant dreams of becoming a lawyer, not friends.
Astronaut High School. I love that name. Lettered in 3 sports and was recently inducted into the school's 2024 War Eagles Athletic Hall of Fame. LaShonda also attended the university.
So this judge is a bad bitch. She's a badass. We love her. Okay, I want to know what happened in court. Let's go. I'm gonna speed it up.
Thank you.
Notification of the final judgment. This was 4/12. So you know what the outcome was after his petitioning. So the modification of the final judgment, this was 4/12/2022. Former husband, Brian C. Boone, individually and by and through his undersigned attorney, hereby files this petition for modification of final judgment of dissolution of marriage dated June 15th, 2018. Action for modification. This is an action for modification of the final judgment. This court has jurisdiction. It's the right venue. Substantial change.
So this is the final judgment, like probably included what? Spousal support, child support, things like that. And he's wanting to all that modified now because there's been a significant change, meaning she's now in jail for the rest of her life.
Forever. And
change
ever,
in circumstances. So since the
yes, forever, Sarah, for the rest of your natural life, ma'am.
Entry of the final judgment,
I wouldn't be picking fights with people who can braid hair. They will bend you like a pretzel, but carry on.
Yeah, don't masturbate either while you're in there.
Substantial changes in circumstances. That is the understatement, because not only does he not have a job, his wife has murdered someone and has been in jail since. So I would say, yeah, that's substantial. And he don't want to send her $1,000 a month. I don't blame him. So former wife was arrested, charged with second-degree murder after she locked him in a suitcase. They have one minor child. Minor child has lived exclusively with the former husband since the former wife's incarceration and lived the vast majority of the time. Maybe that's why she says former in all those letters, because it's the legal language used in the court. Anyway, inasmuch as the former wife is in jail, she does not have the financial need for alimony.
I don't believe that for a minute. I think she uses that language to be an asshole, to maybe, I don't know, offend him in some way. Something tells me he don't give a shit, not even a little bit of a shit.
I don't think so either.
Or child support payments at this time. Nor should she be fixing her mouth to have child support when she's not able to access the child. Like, ma'am, why would you be getting child support in jail? They're allowing 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Because them Pop-Tarts be expensive, ma'am.
Yeah.
That's why. And needs the ramen.
14-year-olds in jail. Modification of shared parenting due to former wife's lack of proper judgment. The digs. It's the digs for me, as described above. And because of her behaviors in front of the minor child prior to her incarceration, it is in the minor child's best interest for the former husband to be awarded. And unfortunately, we've got body cam footage of her like acting a fool in front of her son, right? When she got allegedly locked out of her apartment. And then the cops took her home. And then, first the cops came to Brian's house. Her son was there, witnessed it. They took her home. Then she said she forgot the key. So then Brian had to come. I think the son was like maybe 9 at that time. No, he would have been 8 because his birthday's.
She called the police because she was locked out of her house. Is that what she just said? That Sarah was locked out of her apartment and called the police to come and help her?
Maybe she thought he locked her out. I don't know. I don't know about that one.
What the hell, Sarah? Good Lord.
October. So I'm assuming he brought him there. Anyway, she was not well behaved as a parent. So termination of alimony is what they're requesting. Paragraph 4 of the final judgment requires the former husband to pay durational alimony for a period of 84 months. So when we did the live, we calculated that out. Oh, so it was video 1, I think. Anyway, that is until April of this year, 2025, had she not murdered her boyfriend. The former wife does not have the financial need for alimony at this time and will not throughout the period of the durational alimony, meaning the alimony is due April Fool's Day. That's the last day. They're saying is going to be in jail or / prison through that duration. Also, you
got a super chat.
Thank you so much, Shamat. Thank you.
Due to the former wife's admitted egregious behavior of locking her live-in boyfriend in a suitcase, which ultimately led to his death, she is not entitled to alimony.
Unintentionally, Brian. Unintentionally.
Right. Wasn't even her fault.
It was punishment enough, she said. It was horrendous. Punishment enough. Remember?
So he doesn't cite
Too bad the cops didn't believe that when she said it to them twice.
They didn't seem to see it the same way. Yeah, they really didn't. I swear I could watch that over and over and over and over.
Me too.
Okay, the lawyer about why she's not entitled, but I'm guessing if you commit felonies, you're not entitled, which is another reason, like, why didn't she take the manslaughter? Although I guess she still would have been incarcerated. I think she thought she was going to be exonerated. Sorry, Sarah. Not sorry. They want the termination.
Love her.
We feel the same as she does.
We sure do, ma'am.
February 25th, the day that she was arrested, and they want the child support terminated immediately. It was $100 a month. The former husband has had the child since February 25th, 2020.
So he was paying her $1,000 a month alimony and $100 a month child support. $1,100 a month he was having to pay this fraud. This freeloading bitch of a woman. He had to pay her that money every month when he's 10 times the parent she ever was. You know that must have hurt his hand every month writing that check. Oh my gosh, break my heart.
Actually, that was that Monday, or I'm sorry, that was the Tuesday that she got arrested. Tuesday she was arrested. He hadn't been there since the week prior. So, I went to Petty University, so I would have given that date, but potentially
Petty University.
Me too, girl.
Same girl, same.
She could have had him, I guess. Former wife does not incur any expenses for the minor child and as such is not entitled. So she doesn't need to pay the light bill. She doesn't need to keep the hot water on. None of that because where she is, she gets 3 hots and a cot. They're all
Love her. 3 hots and a cot. Love it.
also asking for attorney's fees.
I know, like honestly, and we said this during the trial that they done saved Sarah's life, man. She don't have to worry about bills. She don't have to worry about food. She doesn't have to worry about, where she's gonna live. She's got it set for the rest of her days. Because if she had been found not guilty, where was she gonna go? She's gonna show up at Brian's doorstep.
Poor Brian.
Yeah. She doesn't have any family or friends. Nobody would have taken her in. She would have been homeless on the street.
She doesn't even have that problem of, if I stay up too late, then I'll only get this many hours of sleep.
Not even a little bit. Nope.
No.
Not even a little bit.
Fees, I think, because she didn't want to agree to it. So he's asking for sole care and custody of the minor child, as well as 100% time sharing and decision making. That is the part that Sarah needs to redirect her energy on now. The alimony is gone. If you ever want to see your child again, get a lawyer and talk to them about some sort of agreement. I think it should be super.
How's she going to do that? She don't have a lawyer. I'm sure James Owens has blocked her by now. Like that's that's done.
Nobody from that jail can call him anymore. And I bet.
I'm sure he's like straight to voicemail anytime the number comes in from them. Anytime.
Supervised, but I don't work for the courts. But we'll see. We'll see if her child is transactional or important to her by the way that she responds to that. If it's just transactional, i.e., run me my money because I was married to your dad and I popped you out. Or if she's sincere about wanting to love him and have some sort of, even if she can't direct him, as I know she wants to do. Why is my hair doing that? Sorry. I just feel like
I think your hair is adorable.
Her priorities, now's the time to get your priorities together, man.
Well, damn, that's not really new information then. My bad. Sorry, guys, but still very interesting. Love her. Sub to her if you want. I think she's fantastic. Go give her a thumbs up on that video.
So now we just have to wait on, are they going to go to court for that, or the judge going to make a decision on that?
I don't know. I'm sure Sarah's going to have something to say about it. Of course she is.
Oh,
she's probably written 85 letters already. That poor judge. And that judge does not strike me as the type that's going to put up with Sarah's shenanigans.
No.
The way that Kranick, was, God, so patient with her. So patient. And yet also a little snarky. I really did enjoy. I really did enjoy Judge Kranick. Every time he said to her, "Ma'am, I'm not going to revisit that. Ma'am, it is what it is. Ma'am, you're certainly entitled to that opinion." Love it.
Yeah, you are, but shut up now. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else, ma'am? So good. So good.
And so he handed down the sentence. Boom.
Oh, the court sentences you to life. Bye. He said 0 things. 0 things.
Well, nothing. You're right, Warrior Grandma. He's old enough to refuse visits, and I think
he has. I think he's refused phone calls. Oh, she's already written I can't even imagine how many letters she's already written.
The unjudged, she's still writing him?
Well, she did. She wrote in that one last one. Remember? She just had to get the last word where she sent him her full statement and accused him of, all kinds of bad things and said that, he's biased and his job is supposed to be unbiased and neutral and, just all the things that she said. Terrible. Not very.
Yeah.
Very nice. I think he's already as far as the son goes, I believe he also doesn't take her calls either. I think he's talking to her on the phone even too.
Well, because you can imagine how the phone calls go. They're doing this to me. Your dad's doing that to me.
Yeah. And her son can't take care of any of that. So,
no.
He doesn't need to raise his mother.
The alimony was to inside a girlfriend. Entice. Oh, entice. I see. Well, and I think the reason that Sarah got more for alimony than child support is because they did have joint custody. And that's why the child only got $100. But
right. But she, she had no income at all, and this whole, every morning I have to wake up to, look for work. That never happened.
Yeah.
I would love to see her browsing history. None of it is
Had
job
Indeed
hunting.
on there. Yeah.
None of it. So
Well,
she
Sarah.
just lived off of that $1,000 a month.
Mm-hmm. And whatever she could get from George.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
It's pathetic.
Oh,
So I
Cassandra, she doesn't take any responsibility for that. She blames that all on Brian. And the evil court system and the evil social media and the evil everybody who's anybody, that didn't give her any kind of fairness or doesn't want to see her side of this, that it was not intentional, that finding him there was punishment enough because it was horrific.
right, Evelyn. Right. I don't know. They may. I don't know. They were gonna change their name. I don't know if they have yet. But they were
Well,
definitely
on
going
that
to.
document he hadn't, but yeah, I mean, I would. Yeah, I would change my name too. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everyone's fault but Sarah's, of course. Of course.
As always. Yes.
Which is why she's sitting there with a life sentence now.
Her searches were most likely for liquor sales locally.
You know it.
Well, I gotta get the biggest bottle. Biggest
Biggest
bottle for my buck.
bucket of wine. That's what she searched. Horse trough of wine.
Should I save these bottles? Yes.
Anyway.
That's
So is Brian still unemployed? Why is Brian unemployed? He seemed like a responsible guy. How is he? Is he still unemployed, y'all? I have no idea.
I don't know. Maybe because he moved?
Yeah, but that was a while ago. He should be employed by now, I would think. I hope it's not because of Sarah that he's unemployed. I did know that he moved. And he wasn't even there for the sentence he didn't even come back to the courthouse. I don't think. I don't even know why they even had him testify. His testimony was worthless. They could have had him say a bunch of stuff, right? I'm sorry, I cut you off. But they could have had him say a bunch of stuff about how she drank while they were married and how she behaved, how she was violent toward him while they were married.
Yep.
Why didn't they do that?
They didn't do any of that, which I was surprised because of how upset the sister was that they were even there.
Right.
And then it was, yeah.
It was 5 minutes on the stand and then bye. That's it. Like nobody, I just thought that was strange to even call him as a witness. I mean, for what? Like, what did he even bring? Nothing.
Cassandra, that's what I was thinking. He probably just doesn't want anyone to know, if he has a job, he doesn't want anyone to know where. So he'll go with unemployed, put unemployed down. Hey, can't pay her the money because I'm unemployed. She doesn't need to know where she.
Yeah, and you can't lie on legal documents like that.
No, but man, you can't. That would be hard.
Yeah, you can't lie on legal documents. So you can't tell them that you're unemployed when you really are. I mean, they'll garnish your wages if they have to.
Well, yeah. But if he has to put where he works, Sarah's going to know, but everybody else is too because they're getting all these legal documents.
Right, because everybody wants to know. I mean, I don't care where he works, but I can understand why he would want to keep that a secret, especially from
Sarah.
Especially from Sarah, because she's going to write strongly worded letters all the time.
Probably to his boss and say, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why y'all are paying for his work. He is certainly not giving it to his ex-wife for the alimony that he owes.
Gosh.
Who was wrongly convicted.
I don't know if you've heard or not, but I was falsely convicted for unintentionally killing my boyfriend.
During what started off as a really fun game of hide and seek.
That's right. Or we both hid and nobody saw it.
Yeah.
Nobody seeked.
Nobody seeked.
Oh man, that's the part I was listening to that testimony too, where he was like, she said that George had been angry on and off throughout the day. And the prosecution was like, no, ma'am, you said you guys were laughing and having a great time all day. You said it was games and fun all day. Oh, so good. I don't know how, but I was listening to that part of the testimony again today as well. I did a whole little Sarah dive this morning, I guess. And it was great.
Well, and then someone put in chat that the next, okay, so remember it said the next trial that was coming up was the one in Arizona where he accidentally killed his wife
Okay.
because
I
she
thought that
stalled him.
Stefan would be next.
But, well, I mean, Court TV said that the next trial was going to be that one, and then it never came up. But someone in chat saw where it's been postponed again because there's going to be a motions hearing. So
They're gonna do it.
for a
Well, they're trying to
plea,
reach a plea.
yeah.
I wonder if he will take a plea.
I mean, if he's
That would
smart,
be such a hard decision. Like if you know, now I'm
hey
not talking
Holden,
about like Sarah, because Sarah's just stupid. Uh, but if like say it really was an accident, you really didn't mean to do this, but you don't know that you can convince a jury, and they offer you a plea. What do you do? Do you just take the plea even though you know that you didn't mean to do this? Or do you risk it?
I don't know.
Ugh. And I don't know if this guy's innocent or not. I mean, his story makes zero sense to me. But
I can't. I
he's
I
saying
think if
he's
she was
innocent.
shot, to me, if she was shot in a different part of the house, could make more sense, maybe. But being that she was shot in the bedroom on her side of the bed, that doesn't make sense at all to me.
Right.
So
Well, we should do some build up to that case because I don't know anything about it.
it's
And
very hard to find stuff about it, but I'll keep looking. And I'm really interested in seeing the one in Kentucky with the sheriff and the judge.
yes, what's happening with that case? Anything new with that
I
one?
haven't heard anything. Mm-mm. A man's wife was shot because he said that she startled him, but the Kentucky, the sheriff shot the judge, and I think that'll be a good one to go to.
You want to go to Kentucky?
That's just that ain't that
Yeah.
far.
No, I'm asking you. You want to go to that one?
I may.
Yeah.
It just financially it depends financially where we're at.
Right.
If I
Right.
can.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like it's raining dollars,
No, I understand that. Yeah.
but yeah.
Whew.
So
Yeah. So I'm waiting for something new to start. Is Steven Stearns or Stephen Stearns, whatever his name is? Do you think he's going to be the next one that we do then?
well, I mean, I don't know because I don't know what's coming up.
Okay.
Because I know the jury selection is going to start. I believe it said the 24th,
In
February
February. Yeah.
24th.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's going to start
So
in
is there
February.
really none in? Yeah. So I'll have to look it up. Where your grandma? But if because I was thinking that this other one with the man with this that shot his wife was going to probably be in January. So,
Yeah.
but I don't see any. Let's look. Let me look at Court TV. I got it pulled up.
Does Court TV have like an intro to that ballerina one that we could watch? Or have we already watched that?
Well, let me
We
see if
haven't
I can
watched that,
find
right?
it. We haven't. Mm-mm. Wait,
Did you
no,
watch
no,
Wicked
no,
the other
no,
day,
no.
like you said?
I haven't watched it yet. We got to
Oh,
watching. I watched The Long Walk Home, and then I texted you and I said you must watch Um, what did I tell you? I
Yeah,
told
what
you
did
to
you send
watch
me?
Where the
Yes.
Crawdads Sing.
Yeah, what was it that you wanted me to watch?
I said you must watch Where the Crawdads Sing. It was so good.
Oh, okay, yes, that's right.
Yeah, it was. It was good. Let me find that video, and I probably have it saved. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, even Court TV seems. I mean, they're just going over and stuff. You know what I'm just old
Yeah.
cases. They
So
they
there's
even
no
been.
one like I just usually with Court TV they do like a kind of an intro to the case for people
Mm-hmm.
who don't, haven't seen it yet or whatever. I was just wondering if they had anything like that on this case.
Oh,
We don't have to watch it now, but I'd love to watch it at some point.
yeah. I know that I have it and have it saved somewhere and can get it. Maybe that'll be what we watch in the morning or something, or
Yeah.
sometime this week. But we definitely need to. And then that Corey Richens, when is her trial?
I don't know what trial is that.
That's the one in Utah where remember she wrote the book.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's gonna be a good one.
Oh, that still makes me so mad.
Me too.
Does anybody know the book? Okay, it's a child's book. It's called The 11th Hour, and it has all these really interesting illustrations and stuff, but really what it is in the book is a bunch of clues, and at the end, if you found all the clues, you can solve the riddle or the puzzle or whatever. Has anyone have any idea what I'm talking about? Have you ever heard of that book? It's called The
Is
11th
it
Hour.
is it a club?
No, it's not
Oh.
a club.
Mm-mm.
No, it's not a club at all. No, it's not a club. It's a book. I wonder if anyone. I know I'm not explaining it very well, but I I did it years ago when I was a nanny years and years ago before I had children. While I was
Hey
working my
Debbie.
way through college, and we did it, and we did the puzzles and all of that. And so I was like, I wonder if I remember what any of those puzzles were. So I fell down kind of a rabbit hole of doing them again, doing the puzzles again. And it was really fun. I just didn't know if anyone else has ever heard of it. It's kind of an older book.
It says here that her trial is April 28th, 2025 through May 22nd.
Okay. We should write that. Can you just text that to me so I can write it down?
Yeah.
We should write that down. What's happening with Jen? I didn't see that. What happened? Let's see. Surgery tomorrow. Surgery tomorrow, Jen? Oh my gosh, she says I've been in the hospital for 9 days. Jen, oh my goodness. Jen says I want to hear what comes out of Kentucky. Sounds like it involves the scheme out of the judge's office, sex for GPS trackers. Thank you, Evelyn, for the prayers. I'm just now seeing that comment. Sorry, I wasn't able to look at the chat for a second. I'm so sorry, Jen. Prayers for you, honey. I hope you get out of there soon.
Yes, you got all the
You have to
prayers.
have surgery
I'm sorry I
tomorrow?
missed the chat. I was reading stuff about. Huh?
Oh, honey. She's having surgery tomorrow.
Yeah. Um.
Let us know if you
Yeah,
need
the one
anything.
in what? Well, thank you so much. There's two for the goal. Um. The I went blank. The So we know now, allegedly, the sheriff was not the sheriff, the judge was also taking favors.
Yes. Well,
You could
that's
say,
what is being alleged. Yes. That the judge
hmm
was taking these favors, and, he wasn't a good guy, I guess. Now, why? And I guess that he also was having a relationship with the sheriff's daughter, which is why the sheriff was so mad.
possibly,
Oh, is that not true?
possibly. So we
Okay.
don't.
Possibly true.
Well, I mean, it hasn't been proven, or yeah,
But that's what's being alleged, though,
they
yeah?
haven't. I don't know. They haven't said that for sure. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's one of the things that's being alleged. The other is all the sex favors, because it wasn't just like the sheriff was being blamed.
Yeah, like, supposedly
The,
just earlier
the
that
thing with the
day.
sheriff on the phone is okay. Supposedly,
Are you cutting out, or are you not talking?
one of us is cutting out.
Okay. Sorry. Try again.
Me, I
Yes.
thought it was that the sheriff got. I thought the sheriff got the judge's phone and tried to call his daughter from the sheriff's phone. And then while they're in the office, when the sheriff is getting shot, you could see his phone start ringing, and supposedly that was supposed to be the sheriff's daughter calling the judge
Yes.
back.
Right. She wouldn't take her dad's call, but she was trying to get a hold of the judge. Yes. That's what I've heard too.
Yes. Mhm.
Um I also heard that earlier that day, or recently, shortly before he shot him, he was being interrogated in all of this mess. So it could be that the judge was going to throw him under the bus, maybe,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
and he killed him instead. I don't know. It doesn't look good though, because if the judge was
That
going to
looked
come
like
out
anger
with
to me. No,
well, but
that
if the judge was going to come out with evidence against you and you killed him, that doesn't look good. That's not crime of passion. Now
but
him
he
having
didn't seem
inappropriate
to
relations with
care.
your daughter could be crime of passion, but how it looks is that he was going to blame him for all of these things, or the blame him
It's
for.
me. I'm cutting out.
Oh, are you? Can you hear me now or no?
I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you too.
Okay.
Okay. Um, but it sounds like he was going to blame the sheriff for knowing or being part of it, or I don't know, helping, just basically being part of it or whatever. And if that's true, and the sheriff didn't want him to do that, so he kills him, I don't know how you get away with that. You're probably going to go to jail for that then. Maybe he doesn't care.
But his statement was that people were going to know when the trial started. People were going to know. That's the interesting part to me. That's like, what?
What do you mean? People were going to know what?
Why he did it and what happened. And that's why he pleaded not guilty.
Well, he better have something better than he was about to blame me for this, because I don't think that's a good enough reason to kill somebody.
No. But I think it's going to be some kind of passion, because that was overkill, don't you think?
Well, yeah, I
And
mean,
he
he
knew that
seemed
camera was in
really
there.
he seemed furious. Obviously, he did. He came in there. He seemed absolutely furious. Uh, didn't doesn't seem a bit sorry. And if what's happening is that he's having some inappropriate relationship with the guy's daughter, then I can see him maybe getting off. But if the story is, well, he's going to testify again, he was about to testify against me and blame me for all this stuff that's going on in the courthouse, I don't think he's going to get away with that.
Well,
So he needs to. I hope
yeah.
his story better be some kind of crime of passion. Is what I'm saying making any sense at all? Or
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
okay, because you don't seem like it
Yeah,
is.
because I just can't
So,
figure out. No, it is. My internet's acting up a little bit.
yeah,
It makes complete sense. I can't figure out why him knowing that camera was in there, why it has to be something big. And I say that because he just didn't seem to care.
no, he didn't, and I agree with you. Like it obviously to me seems like it was something that he was in that moment. He was the father. He wasn't the sheriff. You know,
Yeah.
he was a father at that moment,
Surely
and
looking at looking at that judge, it'd be so hard for me to believe that that his daughter would. But what do I know? Hey, to each their own.
well, we don't know yet. I mean, we don't even know the story yet.
Oh, maybe they were some out.
What?
No,
Oh, the
the
cameras that
cameras.
were installed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, because of I wonder if why because of the allegations. I wonder.
Yeah, all the stuff that's been going on in the
Yeah, the stories they keep hearing out of those chambers. Because that he got shot in his chambers, right?
Yeah, remember we watched it because he come around and he just kinda
Yeah,
chased him down.
and I remember we thought like that's chambers. I always thought judges' chambers were super fancy looking.
Yeah.
That looked like a cafe lunchroom. It looked like it, it did like teacher's lounge. That's what it looked like to me. But whatever. Uh,
Easter candy was out today. What?
all right, that's a little ridiculous.
I mean,
Not even Valentine's Day. Like we haven't even had February yet. Come on, people.
Valentine's Day candy was up before New Year's.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's fine.
It's they're just pushing so much.
Whatever they can, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
crazy.
y'all, I guess that's all you got anything else?
No, no, that's it. I'm just curious about that.
Thank you for coming up. Me too.
I know there are
Well,
people that know too. I want somebody to just come and tell me. Tell me what you know.
yes, we won't tell.
I won't tell unless you want me to.
Thank y'all so much for being here and see y'all soon.
Bye, guys.
Oh, pray for California, please.
Yeah, and pray for Jen. Jen has surgery tomorrow.
Yes. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.